Hey YouTube, today I will be showing you the best gear to wear and the best way to set up your deck for rank PvP or practice PvP, whatever you like. So let's get started. As you can see here, I have decent amount of resist, decent amount of blocking, and a high chance of critical. That would be really nice. Minus the one piercing, but let's show you. So I stitched my gear. You won't see like actually what it looks like, but let me show you this Hades gear. Okay, this you can get from Tartarus. It's really hard to get this gear, so best of luck. It gives great amount of damage, no, not damage, critical. And let's go to the robe. The robe does the same thing. It's like a whole critical set right here. And then amazingly, the boots have a lot of blocking, so that's even way better. It's like better because like you have resist as well, just like the waterworks gear. It's just the same amount as the waterworks gear, but I have a pet that gives me resist, so that's why it's 30. But it's amazing because you have just everything right there, and it's perfect for you. So then you will need to have the Hades staff. The Hades staff will be your critical one, the one that will make you critical the most. So that will be good. What you really need, I'm sorry, I just need to get this away. Okay. The Blade of Fielded Titan, whatever it's called. This you will need to get from the boss in Tartarus called Kronos. Now, it's very hard to get it as well. You can also get masteries from him as well. But this will help you with blocking, outgoing healing, and damage, of course. And power from chance. It has a decent amount. Now, I have the life mastery. People would usually use like the Amulet of Divine Influence. I don't have that yet. But I would recommend either that or life mastery for if you know life. If not, just put in life spells in there. Then we have the ring. The ring has great blocking, so that's good. Power up chance is alright. The incoming healing will be really helpful, and the 10% damage. That'll be great. The way to find this is in the Gladiator. In Mount Olympus, you will have to go in there and find the Gladiator boss, and you will have to keep farming him until you get this. My opinion on pets, if you're a attack person, more of an attack person, I would go with like critical and like for example, my judgment doesn't have to be judgment, but like damage, critical. Or if not, you want to be a defensive person, I would say like a healing pet with, like for example, there we go. One of my unicorns, shields, of course, fairy, and disarm. The accuracy is just not working out, but still, you get my point. Yeah. And then the deck. The deck you would need is the Limbright's Gallery deck, because that gives health and balanced damage. And it will be really helpful, of course. So let's get to the PvP deck. So in my deck I have a variety of things. A balance is supposed to be in between, right? It's not supposed to be only defensive like a ice, or only attack like a storm. It's in between. So this is what I have so far in my deck. I have 6 tower shields, so that way I can be defensive for any school. 6 colossals. I have 3 convections to be powerful. and defensive wise, so that way I don't get critical through it easily. So that gives me like 219 something blocking with the convection. The infallible for piercing, this is when you can go attack, because people, of course, when you're balanced, they tower shield a lot, so it's either you find another spell to get through it, or try to pierce through it. For availing hands, that would be really nice, because like people always spam life dispels on you, so you can just use the availing hands as a backup. For balance blades, that would be handy in some cases. For black mantles, so that way they can fizzle a lot, and sometimes they just power through it, which is a pain. 5 judgments that you have for any situation whenever you have the chance to kill. Kings, of course, definitely, because of the -40 weakness and piercing. That's for sure. That's exactly what you need. Mana burn. That is the key in PvP. Because, like, once you, like, for example, if you use Black Mantle most of the time, or they, like, fizzle or something, then they have, like, super high pimps. That is the perfect time to use their mana burn, so that way they lose pimps, first of all, and get damage as well. Minions. Minions are actually really helpful. If you use them against, balanced wizards, it'll be a little bit hard for them. If you use it against elemental wizards, like fire, ice, and storm, that will be a pain for them, because these manders love to give you elemental shields. They love to. So that would be a really good spell. Power play. Always have at least 2, because what if you're in a situation like you're reversing a death, and they have doom and gloom up? Then you'll have no way to heal yourself. So all you need is power play. And also a tip for balance, for having power play, if you cast power play, it gives power pimp chance, and the perfect way to use that against your enemies is mana burn. The more power pimps, the more damage. 2 reshuffles, just in case the battle goes very long. Sap health. I know it's sad to kill your minion, but it would be really nice to get health back from it. That's my opinion. Spectral Blast. Okay, that is a really helpful spell, because it can be a variety of attacks. It can be either ice, fire, or storm. If you chant that with the Colossal, the fire will be 770, ice would be 600 something, and the storm will be like 825, something like that. And then Supernova. It's a pain because it has 60 accuracy, but it's really helpful for different situations, because you can delete like a convection or a aura that gives extra damage, something like that. Make sure you have 4 of these. Excuse me. Now it comes to the balanced TC deck. So I would have 3 enchants, like for Sun School, because you don't know when it would be a good time to use them. Satyrs, I already used most of mine, but put a lot in there. I don't have any. Cleanse charms, so that way you can take away like bad juju weaknesses or regular weaknesses, infections, dispels, or weaknesses. A hex, so that way, like, one time you just need a hex to kill them, bam, they're dead. Hang on. Then I have some judgments in here. Always put TC judgments in here. I just used most of mine for some of my PvP today. But yeah, have a lot of these because that'll be really, really helpful for you as well. Have like noob spells as well, just for different situations. Reshuffle, of course, because you don't know how long the battle will be. Yeah, and have some spirit shields, supernovas, weaknesses, definitely, and elemental shields. And, that's about it. So I hope this is helpful, and good luck.